Hi everyone, today we're going to be talking about parsnips. However, before we start, please say hello in the comments below if you're watching live, and it's hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay. So over to you, Ronald.
Yes, it's this, at the moment the weather is very cold. It's hovering between excuse me, between 0 to about say 3 or 4 degrees in the evening at night time, and during the day it's probably barely reaching 6. So parsnip is a very appropriate vegetable to talk about this today. Now, why is parsnip such an amazing vegetable? You will notice with nature and the way things are made that things like parsnips, swedes, carrots grow in wintertime, right? That means if it grows well in wintertime, it means that a vegetable should be used in that season. For example, things like radishes and lettuces and tomatoes are grown in the summer. Likewise, carrots, parsnips, swedes, any root type vegetable but radish grows as a root, but it's only very top to the surface, whereas carrots, parsnips, swedes, they go deep. They go about as much as 6 to 8 inches deep. Okay, now why is parsnip such a very important vegetable? The number one key mineral in parsnip is potassium. Now, potassium is a very, very important mineral because it is a very important component of the mineral that goes into your heart. All right, as you know, at the moment, if you look at people, about out of 5 people, between 2 and 3 will end up with some form of stroke or heart problem or palpitations or irritation to the heart. Now, potassium is a very important mineral which helps the heart to beat successfully and to beat regularly, right? No palpitation, it beats regularly. And so when you're walking, you're running, you're jogging, you're swimming, your heart's in good condition. Now, potassium is a very important mineral for that. In addition to that, we'll have some calcium because of the way it's grown. We'll have some selenium, some zinc. We'll have some A vitamins. We'll have some B complex vitamins. These are all important components to the body. On top of all that, it is a very high fiber vegetable, and it is a combination of soluble and insoluble fibers, which you need both of. Now, why is that so important? When you combine soluble and insoluble fiber, that's a good combination so that when it goes through your intestines and eventually the waste goes into your colon, your ascending colon, your transverse colon, your descending colon, your sigmoid colon, and out, if you've got enough soluble and insoluble fiber per day, your movement of waste is easy, right? There's no straining. Okay. In addition to that, it stops you from getting piles, hemorrhoids, cancer of the bowel. It's because it's moving waste regularly, right? So in a minute, I'm going to give you a recipe that I would suggest you make the parsnip with, and that'll be a high fiber recipe, but at the same time be very high mineral capacity, and also very good for cold nights, right? Like a soup. Now, why is fiber so important? You've heard me say it before. We've proven over 30 to 40 years that the human body requires 38 grams of fiber every single day. Now, one good sized parsnip contributes between 6 to 8 grams, which is a lot, 6 to 8 grams. And in an apple, you get 4 grams of fiber. A parsnip will have between 6 to 8 grams. That's already almost a quarter of the way to getting your fiber quotient for today. All right. So now, as far as the recipe goes, what you do in this particular recipe, it's very good for a warm soup at night in winter when it's cold. So what you do is you put 1 or 2 parsnips, 3 stalks of celery. You get a big pot, by the way, big pot. 2 to 3 parsnips. 2 carrots, or preferably organic, with the leaves on. Okay, then you put 1 swede, right? SWEDE, 1 swede. You can put some radishes, 1 red onion, 1 white onion, a tablespoon of ginger, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 teaspoon sel de garon. Now you add about probably half a litre of water, and you simmer it, don't boil it, simmer it gently till it becomes soupy, right? And then you can, as long as if you can have 2 ways you can have it. You can have it all chopped up in small pieces, in which case you would chew it as a soup, or after you've cooked it and it's soft, you can put it in the blender like a NutriBullet or a normal blender. You blend it, and then what you would do, you would have that as a liquid soup, more liquid than say lumpy, and then you would put that in your soup bowl, and I would add horseradish and beetroot. There's a company that makes horseradish and beetroot combination. I would put a tablespoon of that in the soup, which will give you an additional amount of nutrients. And horseradish and beetroot are excellent for removing mucus, which then reduces your chance of getting a cold because you've got too much mucus in your lungs and in your body. All right, so you got all that. So I'll repeat that: parsnips, 2 parsnips, 3 carrots, 3 stalks of celery, celery. So we mentioned celery. You can put chili as well, by the way, if you want a bit hotter. Sel de garon, onion, 1 red onion, 1 white onion, and at the end of the day, you had your horseradish and beetroot combination. I hope you enjoy that. Let me know how you get on. And by the way, you should have this at the moment while it's in cold. You should have that soup maybe between 3 to 4 nights a week, and that'll keep you nice and warm, and it'll keep you feeling comfortable about yourself.
Okay, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please give us a heart, like, wow, or care emoji. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our channel as well if you've not already done so.
Yes.
We've got this free ebook, Best Ways to Treat Diabetes, which Ronald and I wrote during the lockdown.
Yes.
It's quite a comprehensive ebook.
3 to 4 months.
You can actually download it free. I'll share the link in the comments below as well. And when you request for this ebook, you'll actually also get access to our 2 courses on diabetes. Now, diabetes is on the increase in various countries. So as we enter end of the year, you're looking for gifts for people. Why not give them the gift of better health rather than the normal sweets and other presents that they may enjoy as well, but it's better to actually be healthy than to have the material presents itself. So click on the link below and share, just check out our 2 courses and give it as a gift to someone who may need it.
And just to back up on that, some people tend to use this season as an excuse to eat a lot of sweets, a lot of meats, a lot of unhealthy foods. And sure, you can enjoy it for 2 or 3 days or 2 or 3 weeks even, but you will be paying for it for 3 months afterwards, because you'll feel good while you're eating it, but the effects afterwards of eating all this rubbish food, too much meat, too much sweets, too much pudding, much processed food, custards, and too much of that. Eventually, it will not. Too many mince pies. Eventually, it's going to attack your pancreas. It's going to attack your liver, and it's going to cause waste in your bowel. And that's going to take 3 or 4 weeks, up to a month or 2 months to get rid of it. So what's the point? So enjoy 1 day, 2 days, but the rest of the time, get back to your good foods. And
try the parsnips and let us know how you get on.
Exactly. Let us know how you get on.
Okay, till next time, take care. Have a great week. Bye-bye.